Hello and welcome to Travel 247. Travel 247 is a banking software that is suitable for savings and loans, microcredit, Susu companies. Now, Travel 247 is powered by Inox Digital. Inox Digital is a software developing company in Ghana with several years of experience and have built a lot of other softwares, and this is one of them. Now, on the dashboard of our Travel 247, which is our banking software, you can have your total deposit for today, which is displayed. You can have your total withdrawal for the day, and you can have your balance. Now, this refreshes every day, and so you can filter for today, yesterday, last 7 days, and then you can see all the transactions displayed on the dashboard. Again, on the dashboard, you're going to see your total customer base that were created today, and you can also see your total loans disbursed today. Total disbursed loan today shows. Total paid loans also shows. If you are doing a high purchase, your high purchase um profile also shows over here. Your profit summary for the day, as in your income. So the income consists of the interest on loans, the sales of pass books, the commissions, and all of that. Um, sums up to your income. Then we have the vault. The vault also shows all of that. Now let's go into the system. So you can manage multiple branches. You can manage multiple branches from here. You can, if you have more than one branch, you can add multiple branches to it, and multi branches are allowed in this system. Now over here you can add customers. We have the personal account, we have the business account, we have the joint account, and at any time that you open an account, the system automatically generates a non-sequential account numbers for your customers, and then they also receive an SMS alert. So for example, if you create an account right now, based on the account type that you will select, so you can create multiple account types like Susu account, savings account, kiddie account, farmers account, project account, and all of that. So you can determine all of that. Now you can also allow SMS, and then once you enable SMS services, you can charge your customers SMS fee, because every single transaction they get SMS, both loans, deposit, withdrawals, and all of that. They get notifications on that. You can check customer balance over here. You can update customer information. You can import customers. So for those of you who already have a ton of customers, like 500,000, 2,000, you don't need to enter them one by one to the system. You can just put them on an Excel, and then you can import them over here. Then we have the vault. The vault tells you of how much money you have collected for the day, or how much money is sitting in your account. As an admin, you can see the vault for other staffs. So, but if you're a staff, you can only see your vault. But if you're an admin, you can see the vault for all the other staffs. And then also you can transfer monies from your vault to another vault. So over here, 10,000 cedis has been transferred, and it's pending approval. Once the vault is transferred, the recipient will have to approve it before it enters into his vault account. Then we have the loans, where you are able to see all your loans. You can add loans. The system gives you a total disbursed amount. It shows you your total principal, it shows you your interest, it shows you your payables, and all of that. And then when you take a loan, for example, you will be able to view the repayment schedule. So once a loan is made, you can print out the repayment schedule for the customer. And so over here you can see 3 loans are overdue. So the system shows you the overdue loan, and then the upcoming loan. Now when a loan is paid, the customer receives an instant notification. Now there are two ways of paying loans. I don't want to go into details because of our time, but you can pay loan from the customer's account, that is with his deposit or his contribution. But you can also collect money directly, and then you can pay. So once the loan is paid, the customer receives an SMS notifications. The customer also gets a notification about the balance that is left. He also gets a notification of the number of repayments that he has made, and all of that. So the loan portfolio is also very, very condensed. Then also we have the repayment schedule, the payment schedule. So the payment schedule, you can filter for overdue loans. Okay, so you can filter for, let's say, overdue loans. When I filter for overdue loans, I'm going to get all loans that are overdue over here. Yeah, so the system does that for you. And then also when we go to deposit, we have single deposit and bulk deposit. So with a bulk deposit, the mobile banker enters all his works, and then once he's entering the work, or once he's entering his deposit, it is accumulating over here. So uh let's say he's depositing for this person. Now once you enter the customer's account number, the customer's details pops up, the name, the type of account, the balance also pops up. So let's say I'm depositing 1,000 for this customer. I post it. Once I post it, it pops up over here. It shows on the right hand side. So total deposit, total increase is one, and amount is 1,000 Ghana cedis. So let me add two more customers. So I add this account, the balance shows, and I'm depositing, let's say, 100 cedis. So I deposit. So you can see two entries now, and the total is this. So you can add all your entries. That's for the mobile bankers. Once they go to the phone, they can add all their entries before they send for approval. Every single transaction goes for approval. It doesn't go directly into the system. So once a deposit is made, the admin can now see the deposit approval, and then he can see the number of transactions that has been made. He can also see who made those transactions. That's created by this is travel 247. This is the main account we are using. So you can filter or search for the user. You can filter or search for the customer as well. Now it goes the same way for the withdrawal. You can have a single withdrawal or a bulk withdrawal. Then you can also do a call over. So anytime you want to find out a specific transaction for a particular date, you can filter it here. You can filter it by the user. You can filter it by the type of product. You can filter it by the transaction type and all of that. So it gives you a detailed report for your call over. You can also do investment over here. And when it comes to the reporting section, there's a ton of reports you can find. You can find the loan report, the loan due report, the aging report, the loan payment schedule. I mean, a lot of reports over here. When it comes to the financials, we have the financial statement, trial balance, profit and loss balance sheet, revenue, and then there are a lot. There's also the expense report. There's also the asset report. Okay, when it comes to accounting, there's an asset over here where you can add your laptops, your mobile phones, your computers, and all of that. All the assets that the company has, your motorbikes, and all of that. Then you can have the payroll for your salaries for your staff, and all of that. Now, when we come to the admin session, that is where you can add your stuff, and then the user control, the access control. So you determine what a staff can see and what he cannot see. You actually have a total control over what they see or what they do not see in the system. So user role. So let's say I'm going to add a user role. Let's say mobile banker. I add my mobile banker, and then I can come and determine or tell what the mobile banker can see. So over here I have a list of many things. So anyone I want the mobile banker to see, I select it, and then the mobile bankers can have a way of seeing them. So anyone I don't select, the mobile banker cannot see that. So you have absolute control over your system. So this is just an overview of how our Travel 247 helps microcredit, savings and loans, and Susu companies. There are a lot of things I couldn't talk about because of the time I'm recording this. So if you have any questions, you can reach us, and then we will give you a clearer explanation. We can also set up a demo for you to go through. Thank you very much. My name is Isaac, and see you in the next video.